Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about how to construct Born-Haber cycle for the formation of ionic solution. First of all, you must know what is an ionic solution. Any solution that contains free ions, free positive and negative ions, it is known as ionic solution. And obviously most of the solutions that we study, we prepare solution by using water as a solvent. Next thing that you must remember, for the formation of an ionic solution, either we need ionic compound or we need polar covalent compound. So there are two types of compounds that are able to produce ionic solution: ionic compounds and polar covalent compound. Next information, before constructing Born-Haber cycle, you must know that formation of an ionic solution always involves three types of enthalpy changes. Number one, if the compound is ionic, which three enthalpy changes you must remember: enthalpy change of solution, lattice enthalpy, and hydration enthalpy for ionic compound. And if we are given polar covalent compound, then instead of lattice enthalpy we have bond enthalpy. So in case of polar covalent compound, for the formation of ionic solution, the enthalpies involved are solution enthalpy, bond enthalpy, and hydration enthalpy. Okay, let's start for the Born-Haber cycle construction for the formation of ionic solution of lithium chloride. Now, one more information to start with, we must always be provided what is the enthalpy change of solution of a compound, so that we can construct Born-Haber cycle properly. Enthalpy change of solution, sometimes for some compound it is endothermic and for some compound it is exothermic. So that is also useful information in constructing Born-Haber cycle. Like in case of lithium chloride, enthalpy change of solution is negative. It means when we will move from reactant to product, energy is given out. It means product will be present at a lower level. But if enthalpy change of solution of a compound would be positive, then the product would be present at a higher level. For example, see in this case how to construct the Born-Haber cycle for lithium chloride. An arrow, this line directed upward, showing the direction of the energy is increasing in the upward direction. A horizontal line where we will place the reactants. What are the reactants? In this case, lithium chloride solid and water molecules, they are the reactant. Lithium chloride solid and water as a solvent, it is written and spoken as aqua. Now since the reaction is exothermic, the products produced from this reaction, they will be present at a lower level, so the arrow will go downward from this position, and at the end of this arrow we will place the product. What is the product of this reaction? Hydrated lithium ion and hydrated chloride ion. The ions will be present into the solution form. Now you can see we have prepared solution of lithium chloride using one step only. So this is the direct path for the formation of ionic solution. What the enthalpy change of this step is labeled as, this enthalpy change is known as enthalpy change of solution. Now we can link up these two stages further to gaseous lithium and chloride ion. Now we will place lithium gaseous and chloride ion at this level along with the water molecules. Now the arrow that will join gaseous ions to the solid ionic lattice, this is known as lattice enthalpy. This one, this is lattice enthalpy. Now remember, you can reverse the direction of this arrow. Right now I am showing the formation of lattice. So when I will insert the numerical value of lattice enthalpy, I will use negative sign for this for the magnitude of lattice enthalpy. But if we reverse the direction of arrow, we will show the bond breaking. Bond breaking is always endothermic. Then we will use the same magnitude of lattice enthalpy, but we will use which sign? Positive sign. So this difference you must remember. The only arrow that whose direction you can reverse, it is that of enthalpy change of lattice enthalpy. Okay, next arrow that will join gaseous ions to the hydrated ion, it is representing enthalpy change of hydration, because gaseous ions, they have been surrounded and attracted by water molecules. So this is hydration enthalpy of lithium ion into 1, because there is 1 mole of lithium, plus hydration enthalpy of chloride ion into 1. Okay, now you can see we have completed Born-Haber cycle for the solution formation of lithium chloride. We have included all the 3 types of enthalpy changes: lattice enthalpy, solution enthalpy, and hydration enthalpy. What I have already told you, you can reverse only one type of enthalpy change arrow, that is for lattice enthalpy, because lattice enthalpy, if it is represented for bond breaking, it would be endothermic. Right now I have shown it for bond formation, so it would be exothermic. Now what if you want to get the formula to do the calculation? You will have to identify what is the initial stage and what is the final stage. Initial stage in this case is shown by the gaseous lithium and chloride ions, because 2 arrows, they are taking a start. How you can identify the initial stage? The stage from where 2 arrows, they are taking a start, where the tails of 2 arrows are touching, that is the initial stage. And the stage where the heads of 2 arrows are pointed, or where 2 arrows, they are ending up their heads, that is the final stage. So right now this is the final stage, because heads of 2 arrows, they are pointed in this direction, and the remaining stage where one head and one tail is there, that is known as intermediate. So now what you can see, in for this Born-Haber cycle, which arrow has become the resultant arrow, which arrow has become the resultant vector. It is that of hydration enthalpy. So you can say, for the formation of ionic solution, hydration enthalpy, mathematically it is equal to lattice enthalpy plus enthalpy change of solution. Okay, I am giving you one type example that you can practice. Just pause the video, try to construct Born-Haber cycle for the solution formation of sodium chloride, and remember, enthalpy change of solution of sodium chloride is endothermic, positive. Okay, if you have sketched, just I'm showing you the solution, you can check it with yourself. Energy level, reactants. Now in this case, reactants would be at the lower level, because this is endothermic, so the product would have gone to the higher level. What are the reactants? Sodium chloride solid and aqua. Moving to the higher level, solution of sodium chloride, hydrated ion. This enthalpy change is enthalpy change of solution. Since it is endothermic, the arrow has gone upward. Now you will connect this solid lattice with gaseous sodium and chloride ion. Gaseous sodium and chloride ion, when they will combine to produce NaCl solid, that will be known as lattice enthalpy. And I have told you already, you can reverse the direction of this arrow, it's not a problem. And the other arrow that will link up gaseous ions with the hydrated ions, that is the lattice enthalpy, sorry, that is the hydration enthalpy. And this hydration enthalpy is that of sodium ion and chloride ion. We write down independently: hydration enthalpy of sodium ion plus hydration enthalpy of chloride ion. Now I hope you would have enjoyed this lecture. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.